Hey Virgo, what's up? I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, indeed. It's going to be your collective for all the Virgos. God has blessed it. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Um, so apply this to your circumstance, okay? Whatever you got going on, let it be of some guidance and answers for you. Because that is what it is intended to do. Ooh, I'm rhyming out here in these streets. Virgo, what's been going on with you? What has been going on? You got the Two of Wands and you have the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so you're going in a different path. You're moving in some different directions, I see here. I also see that, you're not taking the cheap route. You normally are known for being kind of frugal, what have you. But not in this case. This case, you're like, you know what? I have a nice savings. I have worked hard for this savings egg, and now I'm actually going to use it for traveling purposes. You could be moving. You could be going on a trip. You could be, taking some kind of time off, maybe to nurture your home or yourself even, or your business. But I feel like in order to do this new journey, this new path, you're definitely spending some coins that are there for you to spend. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Good for you too. That's the thing, because sometimes I feel like we save, and then we have this nice nest egg of money, and then it's like, okay, what do I do with it now? You know what I mean? Now I have all this money, and what? So this is you saying, nope, I know what. I'm going to spend it because I want to do something luxurious, and probably even just for you. Maybe it benefits other people, but this is like you looking out for you, because, if it is a trip, this isn't you, taking the less expensive options. This is you saying, nope, let's go VIP, like all the way. Oh man, okay, we got the Nine of Cups. I didn't even see two came out with the Three of Pentacles. Very nice. Nine of Cups is the card of your dreams coming true. She's found her pot of gold. She's leaping for joy, like, ooh, look at what I got. Look at me. Yes, it's very much so a blessing. The Nine of Cups is also a card of contentment. It's like, I may not have what everybody else has, but I have what I have, and I am damn happy about it. This is like this is God giving you what you want. This is God, blessing you with good timing, with good position, with the right tools and means that you need at the right place. You know what I mean? You have the Three of Pentacles here too, and this is an awesome collaboration, because everybody's doing their part to make this piece, right? Some are sewing, some are hanging, some are fixing the little custom fixtures on the whatever that is that they're making. Let's call it a rug. But everybody's making it beautiful because they have their own specific touch and expertise. And that's why, you won't find too many similar pieces to this, because this is something that everybody said, okay, let's make this for us. Let's make it beautiful and unique. And you know what? These are the type of pieces that, get sold. Maybe it costs, a couple $100 to make, and ends up selling for like 5 figures or something like that. Like, whoa, because of the time and effort and customization that's put into it. So, and it could just be because you have the Ace of Pentacles here too. So this is definitely some kind of beginning when it comes to finances or career or health things even. But whatever the case is, I feel like you're working very well with people who also want to prosper. They want you to prosper. They want to prosper themselves. So it works. And it feels like just a wish come true. Like, oh, this just couldn't be flowing any better. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles has been coming out a lot today. With the Queen of Swords. And you have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, having some fun. You know, like I was saying in the beginning, you could be traveling, just doing something really nice for you, as you should be. And it's like, okay, I have some personal achievements and I am going to enjoy them. And the Knight of Wands is like, hell yeah, you are. Listen, we got one life to live, so let's go ahead and live it up. Let's not even think about yesterday. Let's not even think about tomorrow. Let's think about right here, right now. What are we doing? What do we want to do? Let's do it. Ah, crazy. But yeah, this Ten of Pentacles, this is wealth and legacy being built here. Okay, this is like generational money. That, you know what, sometimes I think about the Ten of Pentacles is like a family business. And even though, you know, somebody may not be totally interested in keeping it going, it would be so much beneficial to keep it going. So it might be like, I'll do that when I get older. Okay, fine. But there's some things that you need to know now. Because when you get older to take this over, you're going to need to rely on the way that it's been. Yeah, you can change it and fix it to your now, right, to meet the current needs. But it's just some information that you want to take because, you know, your elders and things, they're not going to always be here. So, you know, it's like accepting the wisdom, accepting the inheritance so that you can continue to grow whatever this community has been growing. However, you know, you handle it, fine, but at least taking the wisdom and the experience that's been from before so you can apply that still. And, you know, it's like a recipe for success. You can tweak it a little bit, but the recipe is the recipe, right? And so the Queen of Swords is, you know, she's very intelligent. She's a seeker of truth. You know, her mind is always curious. She's always kind of open to learning something different than what she knows. She's very she's cerebral. She thinks a lot. She doesn't feel all that much, but the way that, let's say, the Queen of Cups feels is the way the Queen of Swords thinks. They're both kind of extreme. So the Queen of Swords is extreme in her thoughts and, you know, her communication. You know, sometimes she can be a little too analytical, you know what I mean? And it's like, hey, ease up. So, but also too, you know, I think of her sometimes as like an attorney, a lawyer who she doesn't care about anything else but the facts. She just wants to know the truth, and she will dig and she will search and she will scratch and claw until she gets it. So it's not that she's mean always or a bad person. It's just she doesn't really have time for the extras. She just wants to know, like, what are we doing here? Why are we here? What's going on? You know, how do we fix it? So that Ten of Pentacles, that community is definitely going to have a woman like that, where, you know, you respect her because she's smart and she works hard, but also at the same time, you know, you might kind of not be super close to her for a number of reasons. One, she won't let you. Two, you might not want to be. You'll want her on your side when it comes to the business, when it comes to the logic and making sense of the community. Absolutely, 100%. Other than that, you know, but we all have our strong suits, you know what I mean? And hers just so happens to be her logic. Things, she can really make things make sense. You know, her brain is pretty elevated. So, you know, you want to listen to her when it comes to, you know, how we're going to schedule and plan and handle things. But, you know, there's a time and a place for that. But I also feel like, too, you know, you got some fun here. So make sure that in all the busyness and the travel and the planning and all the discussions that you're enjoying some of this for you, Virgo. Like, you're just like, okay, this is my gift to me, because you need that. It's kind of a lot going on, but you can handle it. That's what I got for you, darling. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I'll talk to you soon.